Hello. Gonna be playing some Madden Next Gen online. Gonna be a good time. Let me just make sure this is up. Alrighty. What team should we use first? What do y'all think? The boys, maybe? I don't know. I do not know. I can't believe Cedar Lamb is only 79. That's crazy. I'm gonna do it though. Let me find a game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
Greg Zuerlein, the kickoff for Dallas.
Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington.
What jerseys right there?
Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this.
Is it even popping up?
One out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Bro, what is going on?
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff.
Let's go, baby.
It's intercepted.
Come on now.
And Xavier Woods with a pick. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know coaches always talk about we prepare for every... You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8-ball on the road to get things going.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
What kind of throw is that?
Zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is...
Anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets...
I already quit. There we go. That's better. Barbie, what team should I use? It's the Falcons. Make sure I have their depth chart good. Texans are going to hire Joe Brady. Who's Joe Brady? Let's pick a cool thumbnail for this. That's probably good. I don't want it too brightly.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Young Wei Koo all set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Oh, they can't stop it.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
That's awesome. How did that happen?
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 82 yards, and the Ravens have taken the early lead.
That is tough.
So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Okay. 22-yard line.
Right to the Falcons now. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
Oh my God.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley, 78 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And by the way, for those of you that think Todd Gurley may have lost a step, I think you can look at this play as evidence that that is indeed not the case.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. For all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, you know, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Also 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
And the Ravens first down.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. He gets his underneath to Dobbins. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
I don't know. Oops.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson.
What are you doing?
This is caught.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Oops.
There to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now Ryan on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across. Midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short. They go play action now. Ryan.
Oh my God, no, what are you doing?
He was trying to get it to Ridley. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
What is that? Just
throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Ravens 14, Falcons 7.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third.
no, I can't say her name.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That'd be whack.
Went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Easy on the coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 5 yards, now it's third and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, here's Dobbins. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
It's almost a good
at
punt.
their own 20-yard line.
I know this guy's just going to follow Julio around, so it's
their next drive. The Falcons
a little
offense at
tough.
the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Ryan able to get this to Gurley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Go Calvin.
And he will find Ridley. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play.
That's
And
a
it'll
really
be
good
second and
video.
goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Second down and goal. Ryan. This will be caught at about the 5. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. Now the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going out the first half. Well, there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too.
Couple
completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
That's taken in by Duvernay. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
It's just not fast because
Jackson from the shotgun. And he
Let's
can't
go.
find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run, and of course, get to the quarterback.
And
I gotta get the ball to Julio.
now, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Do you pick? I can't see it.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Hall not going to bring this one out. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he whips that one incomplete there. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers.
Go, Julio.
You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Go, Julio.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 75 yards. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
Lining up for the point after.
We've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns.
No.
Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
What is that?
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
What?
Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews.
How does that play works? I don't even understand like how that play works.
20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Because my safety does not cover anyone.
Off to the tune of 35 yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Oh, I read that too.
Right around the 6. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
That was ridiculous. I saw that coming too. I don't know.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins.
Oh, my God.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Gurley with a carry on first down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 27, Ryan. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Looking deep for Julio. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young.
Serious, dude.
And he will be out of bounds.
There's
as the
no
third
way.
quarter comes to an end with an INT. Back now in Atlanta.
That's a touchdown
All
every
even
time.
as we get ready to start the fourth.
I don't even know who that dude is.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson.
Give me that, boy.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
I want to run a lot of clock here, I think.
4. 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They go play action with Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. He's got it.
Yeah, boy.
15. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. On first down, it's Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons have broken our tie. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Oh, you're lucky. You are lucky. You can't be lobbing that up.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Let's go cover one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
Oh my God, Foyasade.
It got his man.
What are you doing?
And
Why was
he will
I?
finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Boy, just like that, they've got new life.
And the defense still has the advantage, but I know that there's some deflation there. That's why I hurry back to the line of scrimmage and attack them again.
Get off a little bit because
Jackson to throw.
I didn't even put it on contain.
Right.
No.
He's going to take off with it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Throwing now is Jackson.
Nice.
He can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
If I were him, I would call that stupid verticals play that Rose calls. No?
Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. He's back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Mark Andrews. Incomplete. It's now 4th and goal.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Jackson.
Give me that
and it's
boy.
intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted.
Boy.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 15.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the lead, still a 1-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off.
Wild.
And, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they
Should we ban Caroline Worthington?
Everyone wants
She's
to
a
pitch
bot.
a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
God.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Save. Who is this bot telling me to use the Seahawks? Whack. Insanity, you're right. Alright. This is for Marie and not for Caroline Worthington, because Caroline Worthington is annoying.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the...
Yeah, I had to buy this PS5 all by myself because my girlfriend wouldn't even get it for me for Christmas. So sad.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, it's Bell.
They just pour me.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
7 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Oh my God, bro.
And he's
Did you really catch that?
touchdown, Chiefs. Nicole Hardman.
Did I not put him like 10 yards off?
57 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. The one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0.
God, I hate Chiefs users.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. This one into the hands of Metcalf. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next
They're really
drive.
gonna
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
4 yards on the
play action. Now it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
God, dude. Holy shit.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
What the fuck? You get down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Nicole Hardman with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
Dunbar is absolute garbage. Wow.
Because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's third down. You're trying to get off the field, and then wham, you have a letdown in the secondary, and you give up a big one.
Hello, everyone. This is a Lucky Premium Pack. You probably just go into unopened packs, or you might have to restart MUT, or like restart your Madden app.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
Block.
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Should be a touchdown every time.
To a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest, and with a guy with that type of speed,
What is this guy doing?
send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful. And this is what you want to see from a defense.
What the hell was that?
Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he finds a man, it's Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson.
Yeah.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 48 yards. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Oh shit, is Hardman there?
Here's
not good either.
Hardman. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
No.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the
offense is throwing bombs.
But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball.
And that is caught.
Did I not put him like 12 yards off?
Nicole Hardman doing it again with his 3rd touchdown.
Why does he not?
And the Chiefs strike quickly here for
I don't even know like how to cover that, honestly.
You know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking down.
Is this game worth buying? I enjoy it, but a lot of people don't.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Just want to trap again, see if we can just...
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
Go, Chris.
But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 50 yards on the ground. Here's Carson.
Oh,
and he'll be
I can't really
tackled
see
at the
that
23 after a gain of 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
Second down and 7. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
This guy puts everyone in base and then...
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh, shit.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's got room.
Okay.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. This is Carson.
Come on, Carson. Let's go.
He is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with his second
now all I have to do
here in this first half.
is figure out how to
And
stop.
The Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
I'm like fucking 50 yards back.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. In trouble here, and down he goes.
Flag?
Back at the 8-yard line.
Oh my god, dude, this game is a joke.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They fake the give. Now
Still can't fucking cover it.
Taking
oh my god.
A deep shot here for Hardman. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas
How many yards should I put him off?
touchdown.
20.
Mecole Hardman on his way to a historic.
This game is a joke. Okay, this guy can't make extra points. But
and the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
what am I supposed to do there?
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
It's a joke.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I might just have to use a dumb bar.
So far, looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Please don't be holding.
Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Why is my center downfield?
Can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is
It's a
thrown,
pass
and they
play.
might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
First down, Seahawks.
They run it with Carson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
This guy's literally so bad. He has...
It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson.
Oh my god.
And he
Oh.
stopped right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Come on, Carson.
And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down.
So if I can score here and...
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. On first down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And this is caught on the sideline.
Oh, you bum.
No, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Play action. It's Wilson. And an incomplete pass.
Dude, this game sucks dick.
Stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Oops.
Again, Wilson. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 28 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Okay.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm go prevent because I'm done with this shit. You want to run it all the way down the field, then go ahead.
Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal, give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
Mahomes now on first down. And he's
God.
got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes.
Oh my God.
Completes it to Hardman. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Bell. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
What's going on? Is in the call play? But that was just fucking fine.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Anthony Sherman there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. It could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Ooh.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Incomplete.
Catch it.
And we're down to 8 seconds
Catch
now.
it.
Intended for DK Metcalf.
Give me
Incomplete.
my post.
3rd down and 10.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Throwing again here. Wilson.
Oh, shit.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
I think we can throw it over here, right?
2
Yeah,
seconds left on the clock. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so
What is DK
far.
not? I don't know. I have no idea what he does. He should have X Factor for sure.
In the second half. And this carries into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
It's a foot race. 20.
We live for this.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes
I'm
we
up
even
5.
exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Back to the ground, this time the bell. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes eluding the pressure.
Dude,
right.
I put 2 guys on him and they don't even move. They don't even move. Oh my God.
Takes us into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. We dominate that. Tyreek Hill, 67 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I think you could make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A.
I don't even know, like...
decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as they have taken the lead.
Guess how old I am.
Is right through.
Makes the score Seahawks 45, Chiefs 41.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points...
He's got a man, complete. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins, 52 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Mahomes now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's what I don't understand. Like, how do you not cover that?
That's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's Bell, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That was a huge play on 3rd down, so now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
Bucker's kick here is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Go.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Tyler Lockett up to midfield. He will take this all the way.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
The It's been a back and forth.
Dude, this game has been insane.
On the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And no
sit down, boy.
Found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Subs. No, I need Griffin here. And then Dunbar here. Okay. And then if I do this...
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Cover
last
this,
time
right?
they got 3 points, but
Hopefully.
it was a chip shot field goal. And when you
that's
go to
the
the
dream.
sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
Oh, can't look at that.
Pleased that they didn't punch it in for.
And this is going to be intercepted.
That's all I gotta do, bro.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They go play action now. Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Throw it. Oh.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Oh my God, Russ.
The third down throw incomplete.
Yeah, I'm not punting this, bro. No shot.
Frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
This is what I want, though. Do this.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Oh, why is it throwing it like that, bro? Just throw it.
But it didn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. There goes a deep
back to
ball
fucking Dunbar.
Oh
my God, dude.
Touchdown.
Why did they put Dunbar back in?
Nicole Hardman, 51 yards. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
Get on him.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion
So if
here.
I can score here, this is a
Convert to tie the
two-possession
game.
game.
Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks
Russ is
offense.
fucking up right
They're
now.
holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They run again with Carson.
This is my punter, so I can't expect him to make a block.
At the Chiefs' 40-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 40 yards.
All right, make this
and the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
Oh, fair catch.
Touchdown catches.
Caroline, how old are you? You look pretty young.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Wait, 2's 21. No, okay.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Looking downfield for Kelsey.
Oh, my God.
Got his man complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 85 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this.
Dude, coverage in this game is a joke. It's so bad.
No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
What do I want? I think this is the right play.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
Okay,
and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go play action with Wilson. Will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles.
Don't even understand.
The incompletion.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Wilson to throw.
Dude!
And no, it's incomplete.
Oh my God.
Rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Chiefs defense.
Dude, why do they always fuck up my subs?
So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go
What was that, bro?
Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be success.ful.
Dude, that was ridiculous.
Not so far in this game.
No, you come back
time, Bobby Wagner.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall.
Ooh.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
God.
Let's go. Let's go. And so much for the game.
Jesus, bro. That game was insane. Alright. I am leaving. Thank you guys for hanging out.